weeks, and they didn't look at me the way he did and give me a chance. He asked me what I'm doing in life, what I'm going to school for.
We are helping people, not judging them.
Cardinal Credit Union. Everything to brighten your financial future. Just call Cardinal at 440-266-2200. Stop in a branch or apply online at cardinalcu.com. Cardinal President Christine Blake.
Listening to your story, saving you money, anyone can join. Cardinal. People helping people.
Cardinal is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Lake Cuyahoga, Geauga, Ashtabula, Portage, Summit, Mahoning, Trumbull, or Columbiana counties. This institution is not federally insured. Deposits are insured by American Share Insurance up to $250,000 per account. Loans subject to credit.
You're listening to Lake Effect Radio, the official radio station of Lakeland Community College in Kirtland, Ohio.
It's a local music spotlight on Lake Effect Radio. The Promise Hero. Keep it flowing.
Started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lake Effect Radio. We are here with the Humane Society. Welcome. Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. How long have you guys been working with the Humane Society?
So my name's Bri. I'm the volunteer coordinator. I have been there for over a year and a half now.
Oh, wow.
And I'm here with Maria.
Hi, I'm the marketing coordinator, and I've also been here about a year and a half.
Well, welcome. It's glad to have you guys.
Thank you.
So, is there any, events coming up specifically?
Maria's the guru on the events.
So we have Rescue Rock Off coming up on March 8th at Willoughby Brewing Company. It's a fun event with live bands, so some great music, some great food and drinks, and it's all benefiting the homeless animals of Lake County. For more information and to buy tickets, you can visit lakehumane.org.
So what kind of animals do you guys work with?
So we take in whatever needs the help. In the time that I've been there, we have had everything from cats, dogs, bunnies, guinea pigs to things like hedgehogs and ferrets and ducks, iguanas, bearded dragons, turtles, dwarf hamsters.
Wow.
Pigs, a couple pigs.
Chickens.
Yeah, one rooster. So any animal that needs the help of the Humane Society, we will take them in and take care of them and do everything we can to find them their forever home.
That's amazing. People usually just think of cats and dogs when they think Humane Society, but the fact that you're helping so many different kinds of animals, it's really enlightening and just helpful to the community.
Yeah, and that's just in the year and a half I've been there. And I'm sure I'm missing something.
There's always going to be something missing.
Right.
So, is there a moment that has stuck out to you guys?
Well, just recently Maria, as our marketing coordinator, put out a story literally just today.
Oh, wow.
This morning, and it happens to be about one of my foster dogs.
Oh.
So check that out. We will be sharing it on our page, I believe. But we have a dog in our care, and she's my foster dog right now, and her name is Myrtle, and she has 5 of her own puppies at home, and she fostered 2 other puppies. So we have 7 puppies at home, but one of the things that has stuck out to me this year, to go back to your question, is just the moment of Myrtle accepting the 2 puppies that weren't hers into her litter as if they were her babies from day one. But you get to see a lot of wonderful moments like that if you are a part of the Humane Society.
So how does one volunteer for the Humane Society?
So the first step to volunteering is going online to our website, lakehumane.org. There is a tab for ways that you can help, and underneath that you will see volunteer, and that has our volunteer application. That's the very first step to volunteering. After you fill that out, I'll be in touch with you, and you can come into our new volunteer orientation. The orientations are on different days of the week. They last about an hour, And at the orientation, I'll talk to you about all the different volunteer opportunities that we have and give you a history of who we are. Oftentimes there's more to do with the Humane Society than one would think. Most people think I'm going to walk some dogs, but we also, need people to take care of the cats. We have people who help Maria out with taking pictures and helping to write bios for animals. People who help with graphic design, people who help at events, people who help us wash dishes and do laundry. Every little bit helps.
The little things make the biggest difference.
Exactly. There are no little things. Everything helps.
All right. So how big is the organization? Is it just for Lake County or?
Yeah. Maria?
So we are based in Mentor off Tyler Boulevard. We have a small but mighty team of about 20 to 25 people. So we rely on volunteers a lot. At any given moment, we have probably 40 cats, and our kennel can house about
21 total kennels. We usually keep it at 15 to 20 dogs.
But then we have a back space for some cats, so we could have anywhere from like 75 animals at once.
Wow.
We're in the process of looking to get a new building in the future so we can help out more animals.
That's absolutely amazing. There's like so many animals that need help out there, and the fact that you're able to help that many all at once and you're looking to
expand
is just amazing. I'm honestly honored that I get to be the one to interview you guys today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I actually got my dog at the Humane Society.
Did you? How
Yeah.
long ago? Was it while we were there?
It was about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was not working there. I would have been very happy working there at that time.
Yeah, and my grandmother, who had cancer, she passed away in 2016. She used to love cats, and she got all of her cats at the Humane Society too.
Well, thank you. We love knowing that we've made an impact on even entire families.
Exactly, and the littlest things can help. So, if you guys are interested in volunteering or just donating or anything, please check these guys out. Please. That goes for everyone watching or listening right now. These people are slowly changing the world, making it a better place for these animals.
Thank you.
Of course. So, what do you see the organization being in like 5 years or so?
Well, since we are at, as Maria talked about briefly, we're at the very beginning of a capital campaign to get ourselves a new facility. So we want to be able to expand that so that we can be doing more community service support. Things like I know we would like to be able to help with low-cost spay and neuters and more community low-cost things so that we can provide more than just the animals for your home, that we can do everything we can to help you keep them into the home. But we've got a lot of exciting things, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you become a volunteer, you can become privy to all the other ideas that we have and even possibly help us to make those things a reality.
Yeah, I know like a lot of people think, oh, I'll just sign up to volunteer to play with the animals, not do any of the dirty work, but someone has to do it.
Yeah. A lot of people do think it's just kitty kisses and puppy snuggles, and unfortunately, that's not all it is. But I promise you, if you come in and do some loads of laundry, you do get those kitty kisses and puppy snuggles still. But the dirty work does have to be done.
So, do you guys go out and look for animals in need, or do people just drop them off?
So we do have owners surrender their animals. So they reach out to us usually via email or our website. Then when we have a lower population in the shelter, we are able to reach out to other rescues and see what we can do to help them. Some of our biggest rescue partners are Ashtabula's APL. Recently, we brought in a few dogs from Cleveland APL. If you look on our website, Mr. the Black Lab mixed, he's from Cleveland. And then Animal Charities, which is in Youngstown, is I believe we've brought in 120-ish animals from them in the past year alone, because they have a lot of need for support. So we go out and grab the animals from places that need help. So when we can help, we do help them. And then we also do provide the humane investigations throughout all of Lake County. So sometimes our animals do come in through that venue as well.
That's really nice that you're able to help so many people like that, and animals. So I know recently Goddard's law has come into effect. Has that helped the organization at all?
I wouldn't say necessarily whether it's helped us. I think the law is been instrumental in helping quite a few animals in the state of Ohio to be able to get the justice that they deserve. You know, whether it's helped us specifically, I would want to put that on the animals. The animals are the lucky ones that they're getting the justice done for them because of Goddard's law.
True, very true. So, what made you two specifically want to join the Humane Society?
Well, I've always been a big animal person. Growing up, I had a dog. When I went to college, I fostered. I went to volunteer at a local shelter at my university, and I've just always wanted to be able to help out animals, and it was just a perfect role for me.
Well, I started volunteering quite a few years ago with a small foster-based rescue, and at that point it hadn't even occurred to me that a job could be working for an animal shelter. So fast forward a few years later, and I started volunteering, and I just really didn't know my limits. I just did all of the things, and at one point I finally was like, okay, I need to finally go and do my dream job. So yes, I went to college for something else, but I gave up on that after about 10 years so that I could do what I really wanted to do and be where my passion was, which was working with animals.
That's really inspiring. You eventually...
So sorry, guys, who are going to college right now and have those aspirations.
Well, you did eventually find your track in life, too. So it gives hope. Like, when you're at college, it isn't a give all, tell all. It's not a for sure thing. That's how life is.
Right.
So, we briefly touched upon events. You said that there was one coming up. Can you give us some more information about that?
Sure. So Rescue Rock Off, it is, like I said, on March 8th. We're going to have some bands. I know Kevin Conaway, he's going to be there.
We've interviewed him here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he is our VIP performance. So we have two different levels where the VIP tickets will get the special performance from Kevin Conaway, and then the regular ticket holders will be able to come in after. We're going to have a raffle there, a 50-50 raffle. We're going to have raffle baskets with a bunch of goodies. I know we're raffling off some. There's going to be a big vacation that you can enter that is going to be raffled off throughout the year at all of our different events. And it's just going to be a great time to help the animals.
And in addition to Rescue Rock Off, we oftentimes are out and about for not that big a capacity, but smaller capacities. Like we're going to be with the Men Are Icebreakers on the 29th. We have an event with PetSmart, a PetSmart adoption event. I believe it's the 28th, 29th, and the 1st of March. And then I believe that following Saturday we are at Pet Value in Concord. So we do get around a lot at much smaller things than Rescue Rock-Off. It just happens to be one of our biggest events of the year, one of the ones that we go all out for, one of the ones that is one of those you cannot miss kind of events.
You guys seem pretty social.
We are very social at LHS.
So, how do you get tickets for Rescue Rock-Off?
So, if you're interested in purchasing tickets, you can visit our website, lakehumane.org, for more information. You can buy the tickets right off of our website, and it'll also list all of our upcoming events coming up. We have Pup Crawl, which is a bar crawl in downtown Willoughby. We have Mutt Strut, which is a big, dog.
I call it a party in the park.
Yes, it's like a dog party at Lake Metric Park's Farm Park.
Oh, fun park.
We have Black Hat Ball in October, which is a big costume event.
My favorite event of the year.
And then Santa Paws in December, which is where you can bring your pets to come meet Santa to get some pictures.
Wow, you guys are really creative with all the
Yes.
events too. That's awesome. I keep saying that.
And if you volunteer, you get to participate in them. But if you don't, we'd love to have you to just come and hang out with us at the events.
That's great. So, is there like a specific accomplishment, like a breakthrough with an animal that you're the most proud of?
I'm going to say Barkley.
Yeah, honestly, Barkley is the biggest one that comes to mind for me. Barkley came to us in January of 2019. He is a 7-year-old pit bull mix who we pulled from Animal Charity, and he was blind. Well, he is still blind. But our staff members and volunteers worked with him to get him used to a bunch of different experiences. They took him out on Positive Adventures, which is our little field trip program where volunteers can take out animals to parks, and a bunch of other dog-friendly places, and they got him used to different experiences. He really never rode in a car. He never visited the beach. So those were all experiences that he got when he was with us. And then finally in December, he found his forever home, and he's been doing great.
You go, Barkley.
Yes.
Man. Just stories like that, you can't help just smile.
Exactly.
Like, I love animals. So, do you guys have any social media?
We do. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can follow us on like us on Facebook at Lake Humane Society, and then also on Instagram and Twitter. We love seeing people follow us and like us, and we're always posting adoptable animals and information about our upcoming events. And that's just a great way to see a bunch of the different animals that we have up for adoption.
That's great. So, you guys are obviously really, really passionate about what you do, and that's amazing. But what did you guys do before this?
So I pretty much got my job fresh out of college. I did an internship beforehand, but then I came home and I was looking for a job, and I found Lake, and it was just fate.
Wow.
For 10 years plus, I was working in Cleveland as a case manager for those who had severe mental illness, and I helped with them, and not that I left them because I really enjoyed working with people who have mental health and a lot of needs, and helping them to get back on their feet, and their successes were just some of the best days of my life. But yeah, it can be tiring and overwhelming and frustrating, and so after a few years of that, then over 10 years of that, I finally found animal welfare.
Seems like a reoccurring theme with you is just helping.
Yeah.
Whether it's animals or people, you're always helping someone, and we need more people like that in the world, honestly. People can be so bitter and angry, but when someone's so nice and helpful like that, it gives other people hope.
I think being a case manager is probably one of the most humbling experiences of anybody could ever experience.
Would you guys like to take a break? Maybe get some water or something?
Sure.
All right. We are going to go on a little commercial break. We shall be right back.
My best friend gave me the best advice. He said each day's a gift and not a given right. Leave no stone unturned, leave your fears behind, and try to take the path less traveled by. That first step you take is the longest ride. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past. Donate every dime you had. If today was your last day, against the grain should be a way of life. What's worth the prize is always worth the fight. Every second counts, 'cause there's no second try. So live like you've never lived twice. Don't take the free ride in your own life. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past. Donate every dime you had. And what you call those friends you never see? Reminisce on memories. Don't you forget your enemies. And once you find that one you dream it up, swear up and down to God above, that shoots right early fall in love. If today was your last day, if today was your last day, would you make your mark by mending a broken heart? You know it's never too late to shoot for the stars, regardless of who you are. So do whatever it takes, 'cause you can't rewind a moment in this life. Let nothing stand in your way, 'cause the hands of time are never on your side. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Or would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past. Donate every dime you had. And what you call those friends you never see? Reminisce on memories. Don't you forget your enemies. And once you find that one you dream it up, swear up and down to God above, that shoots right early fall in love. If today was your last day.
And we're back. Welcome to Lake Effect Radio with your host, Annemarie on Trainwreck. We are here with the Lake Humane Society. Again.
Hello.
Hello again. fancy seeing you guys here. So, while we were off mic, we briefly talked about how to get involved if you aren't able to physically come and volunteer. So, how would one do that?
So our website is a big place for how to help if you're not able to physically come to the shelter. We're always looking for donations. Since we are a nonprofit, we run solely on donations.
Wow.
Yes. We are always looking for supplies to help keep our shelter clean for the animals, staff, volunteers, and our visitors. We have an Amazon wish list that people can visit and donate straight from that wish list, and that'll go straight to us, so they don't even have to come drop off supplies at the shelter. And we also have this awesome program called Circle of Compassion, where it's a monthly reoccurring donation that it'll just take it from whatever account you say to, and you can say you want to give $5 a month up to however much, and just even $5 a month can do such a big difference.
Yeah. Every little bit helps.
Exactly.
There's no like small donation, honestly. It could even just be a dollar.
Exactly.
Everything and anything helps.
Yes.
Exactly.
And even just sharing our posts on Facebook. The more exposure to get these animals adopted, it could reach someone that you're friends with that we weren't able to reach before. If you see an animal that you might be like, oh, my mom might want this animal, share it with them. It's all about trying to get our animals and our mission to reach so many different types of people.
So, do you guys take in strays?
The dog warden generally takes in the strays. Every now and then we do have a stray. So, for instance, there was a stray about a month or two ago who was hit by a car, and unfortunately, she was injured. We were able to take her in after she had been taken to med vet, and we kept her and had her on a stray hold, hoped for her family to come and find her. Nobody claimed her. So then we did end up being able to find her a home.
Happy ending.
But most of our strays come in, there's a reason why they're with us and not at the dog warden. The dog warden takes in most of them.
We do take in stray cats, though.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm totally just
Bri
thinking
works
of the
with
dogs.
the dogs a lot.
I spend a lot of time with the dogs.
Fair enough. I mean, how can you not?
But yes, we take in the stray kitties.
Yes.
And
kitten season is coming up soon.
Yes.
So we're probably going to be seeing a lot more pregnant mamas and their kittens. So we're always looking for kitten fosters. So if you can't have an animal of your own yet, but you still want to help out, kitten fostering is a great way to get in your kitty fix.
And from the trainings that I've been to, they say college students are some of the best fosters you can find ever.
Aw.
Because you guys have great schedules oftentimes where you can give a good bit of time and energy to the animals that are in need, and you guys are also oftentimes in transition, so you're like, I've got this short period of time, so I can't necessarily adopt an animal, but I've got this little bit of time that I know that I can take one in temporarily. So more college kids should start thinking about how awesome it is to be able to help without having any long-term commitments.
And hey, if you end up falling in love with the animal, you could always adopt it.
Exactly. And
there's no con.
And if you do decide to foster, Lake Humane Society will supply you with absolutely everything you need so that you can take care of that animal that you've taken into your home.
How convenient. That's amazing. I feel like a lot of people hold back from fostering because they're like, oh, it would be too expensive, too much. But the fact that you provide everything is really helpful.
Everything but the love that comes from you guys.
Oh, they don't have to worry about love.
Exactly.
All right. So, what are your plans for next year? I did ask you about 5 years, but
Honestly, that's kind of hard to think so far in the distance. I mean, I can't speak on behalf of the organization, but there are so many things that can happen in like a second.
true.
So we, as much as we want to prepare for the future, it's hard. I mean, that's life though, so.
I think I still have to just stick back with the, I have a lot of personal goals for us at LHS, but then I know as an organization we have quite a few. We just had a meeting about our goals for 2019, and the best way to be able to find out about them and be a part of it is to start volunteering for us, and then we can make you a little more privy to all of the fun that we have in store.
Ooh, secrets.
Yes.
Yes.
Good secrets.
Very good secrets. So, do you guys have any issues facing the organization, like with the animals or anything? Any obstacles?
I'd say we just have the same obstacles that any other organization in our place has, that with us being based on nothing but donations, and being the way I like to say it is that we basically have a skeleton crew of staff, so we do rely on volunteers every single day. We do rely on our donors every single day. If it wasn't for Lake County residents, we wouldn't be able to do all that we do. So those are our always constant
Issues?
Yeah, issues not being a good word, but
yeah.
That's our always constant battles, but that's not the
guess
right
so.
word either. But
Well, maybe this will
our challenges.
maybe this will help get the word out there, because I haven't met one person that doesn't like animals in some way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
I
If
mean,
you're not a cat person, you might be a guinea pig person. We have guinea pigs.
Yes, we do have the small animals for everybody as well.
could be a frog person. I don't know.
You could be.
I think we've had a frog in my time.
I
know we've had hermit crabs, rats.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
hermit crabs.
My brother used to have hermit crabs.
We had 3 of them.
We've had
they got
birds.
adopted together.
I think we
Aw.
have
We
doves right now.
did the doves get? We did have 2 doves earlier this week.
wow.
They must still be there.
I think so. So we have if you're not a dog or a cat person, there's so many other animals that we take in to help find their forever homes.
Like Noah's Ark over there.
At times.
We can't do horses yet. We don't have.
Yet.
Yet.
That's a 5-year goal.
It may be.
Ooh. All right. Well, we have some time left. Is there anything else you would like to touch on?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but just visit our website.
We did post job openings
Yes.
recently
Ooh.
too.
We're hiring. That's all available
Perfect.
on our website. We have part-time and full-time openings. So our website is like the place to visit for all things LHS website and social media. So just make sure you check all that out, and if you're interested in volunteering or donating, please get in touch.
Yeah.
So, you said that you've partnered with a few local places. Have you ever considered on doing things on a grander scale?
In what you thinking?
Maybe statewide or
So one of our partners is like out of Columbus, so Statewide, I would say just in general, we always strive to make connections with other rescues. We're all in this together, so trying to work with other shelters throughout the country even. The dog that I currently have in foster, she came from Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
She was someone who was getting brought north, and a smaller rescue was unable to take her in. They just currently didn't have the space, so they asked if we did, and you know, we want to be able to help out and keep good relationships with everybody that we can, because everybody who's in animal welfare, we're all in this together.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really nice that, like, people are able to rally together like that to just help these wonderful animals. Like, honestly, some animals have been through so much. They don't deserve that. They deserve to be happy. And what you guys are doing is making them happy and making them safe, the most important part.
It's wonderful getting to watch ones blossom like Barkley, you know, who the story Maria talked about. Oh.
Well, it was really nice having you guys here.
Thank
you for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Hope to see you all soon.
All right. If you want to check them out, look up the Lake Humane Society. Please, please, please check them out. It doesn't take that much to volunteer. Honestly, every little bit helps. So just think about it. I know you guys are stressed out college kids, but maybe some animals might be able to help you out a bit.
Help you de-stress.
Yes.
That's what emotional support animals are for. But anyway, this has been Annemarie, and I am signing off with the Lake Humane Society. Have a nice day, everyone.